on, folks? It's Kspadetheprospect, aka the Big Blue Chevy Driver, and sometimes referred to as the YouTube MVP. And today, folks, on a whim, I just decided to give you guys a quick wish list from me for NCAA Football 13. And I call this video part 1 because I really don't address the entire game as a whole. I'm really just talking about the Road to Glory series. So I'm going to kind of give you guys an idea of how I got here. So I was just sitting here doing the final edit on one of my Pigskin Pro videos, which is a Road to Glory series where I play as a strong safety. And all these ideas kept coming to me, and I said, yo, why don't I really should just cap a quick gameplay and throw these ideas out there. Now, I will say this, I don't play Madden. I don't do a lot on NCAA as far as I don't really play online matches or whatnot. So I don't know enough about EA Sports to know if they have people out in the field to listen to these ideas, you know, to kind of find these videos and get ideas from them. And quite frankly, I don't even know if EA Sports gives a damn about our ideas. So this whole thing could just be a waste. But even if it never falls on the ears of EA Sports, if other gamers say, yeah, I kind of like this idea, or I would tweak that idea this way, or I would add this, you know what I'm saying, it'd be pretty cool. So I kind of want to know what the gaming community that plays these games think about these ideas as well. So the gameplay that I'm giving you here is a quick play, or head-to-head, whatever you want to call it. Hurricanes versus the Florida Gators. So the guys that know me, you guys know I'm a big Hurricane fan, and let's be honest, it has been a long time since the Hurricanes have been able to beat the Gators. So I just decided that you know, I would take matters into my own hands or whatnot. So I gave you a quick glimpse of the setup screen before I get in the game to show you guys that I am playing on Heisman, and it's just regular 5-minute quarters. So, you know, nothing spectacular in the gameplay. More than anything, I just want to get these ideas out here. So let me jump out there. Since Road to Glory starts in high school, I'm going to start my ideas in high school. So the first thing, they got maybe 20 different faces that you can choose for your player. But you have to choose them while your player is wearing a helmet. Huh? Like that makes me think about when Ricky Williams used to play for the Saints and he used to do the post-game interviews with his helmet on, with the visor. And you trying to figure out who you talking to. It's pretty crazy. I guess the game is trying to say that the face doesn't matter because your player is wearing a helmet a lot. And I guess that's true. But damn, I mean, if that's the case, then don't even give me the option to pick a face. Just give me a random guy. All right? And I guess the biggest thing for me, because I do play as a strong safety in one of my series, I do not like the idea that the camera is turned. I'm sure somebody does like it. So my fix, or my idea to fix it, would be to have multiple camera angles that you can choose. Because if you think about it, if you play against a computer, your offense is always facing up, your defense is facing down. If you play against a friend at your house, same way, offense up, defense down. If you play online against someone, offense up, defense down. So why in Road to Glory is defense down? I mean defense up. I got it all messed up. But my point is, the one thing about Madden or NCAA, if you play as a safety, when the pass is thrown, it's imperative to see that little icon on the field to know where the pass is going. And you just cannot see it in Road to Glory mode. And I guess they're trying to add a realism factor to it, but I mean, most guys, long before Road to Glory was introduced as a game mode, we all played it in the traditional way, so that's what we're accustomed to. Somebody might still want the camera behind them, but let's, you know, give us an option. I think that would be hot. Okay, what's the next thing I got? Okay, so I actually said this in a video. I think this is a really good idea, but as you're playing Road to Glory in high school, you have the option to play your entire senior season or just the state playoffs. But at any rate, you face other impact players, and in some cases, you face other blue chip players. And when you finish the state playoffs, these players just disappear. They just disappear. I think it would be hot for some of these guys to go to the next level. I know they all cannot. That wouldn't be realistic. But let's say you create a running back in the state of Texas. It's going to be another blue chip running back in the state of Texas. And chances are you're going to play him in the state playoffs. It would be cool to see where he goes to college and maybe have a rivalry that continues. Not to mention, if you want to add a realism factor to it, if you're a big name player in a state and it's another big name player in that state, chances are the same schools are recruiting both of you guys. So that would be hot. Okay, so once you get to college, here's the thing here. Well, right before you get there, should I say, This game sets it up like that players are just begging for scholarships. That's pretty much how it's played out, but it's actually not that way. The better players, they get courted by the schools, so they should make it where some of the schools try to entice you to come. Let's say you got two schools you want to go to, both have offered you a scholarship. They should let the coach call you, write you a letter. I mean, I know you can't go all the way out and invite strippers over. I mean, if you could, that would be hot too, but I mean, make it a little more realistic instead of you just picking all the schools and the schools are like, we don't care if you come or not. It's not that way. All right, I'm running out of video, so I gotta hurry up here. Once you get to a school, you should have the option to transfer. Let's suppose you go to a school, you think it's one way, they sell you a dream, you get there and you never get to run the ball. You're running back and all you do is block for the quarterback. You should be able to transfer. You shouldn't have to stay there for 4 years. That's whack. Also, they should give you the option to play Ironman in college. I mean, I know it doesn't happen often, but there has been guys like Hines Ward, Cordell Stewart. These guys played multiple positions in college, and I feel like the option should be there. If you play a defensive position in this game, it is absolutely no way in hell you're going to ever win the Heisman because you can't do anything. You can't return kicks. You can't catch a pass. You can't run the ball in no circumstances. So even if you're not an Iron Man running back, it should be some situations on the field where the coach says, yo, I want you in the backfield. I don't know. I think that would be hot. All right, what else do I have? Minute adjustments. Why can you not adjust the minutes in Road to Glory? Why is it only 5-minute quarters? Going back to this whole thing with playing defense, if you're a cornerback, well, not so much a cornerback, but if you're a safety, I don't know, maybe cornerback too, you could play and maybe get 3 or 4 passes thrown your way the entire game. Now, I know Darrelle Revis probably goes through that in real life, but that's really not the norm in college. I mean, passes are whizzing all over the field, and if you could increase the minutes, I feel like it can make the stats more realistic. On the defensive side, maybe not offensive. Those guys will have about 500 yards rushing, so maybe I'll scrap that idea myself. So you see the video is drawing to an end. I left this in here to show you guys that EA Sports has a sense of humor. I got a 7-point lead. The game is over. They're out of timeouts. I call a timeout on 4th down. I come out here and use up as much clock as I can. I snap the ball to, try to throw a last-minute pass just to kind of screw them over. And I get hit throwing the pass. It bounces off a guy. I think it hit him in the face and went directly to a Florida Gator defensive lineman who, of course, made the interception. Lucky for me, I was able to tackle the kid before he scored. But EA Sports kind of had this weird karma system. Like, if you just keep going for it on 4th down or abusing things, the game will screw you over. Just let it be known. So I know I did this kind of quick and kind of random, but those are the ideas that came to me. I'm sure as soon as I stop this commentary, a few more ideas will come to me. That's just the way it goes. But this is all I got for now. Of course, the Hurricanes win. Lamar Miller was the player of the game. And like I said, give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think about this video and these ideas, and add something to it. If you got some ideas that will make Road to Glory hot, let me know, and I will eventually follow up with like a wish list for the entire game. But this is all I got for now. It's Kspadetheprospect. I catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.